All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pillowtalk Hour with Father Alex. And today we're going to be answering one of your questions. And if you guys ever want any of these questions answered, just go to my website, Mindful Attraction, use the coupon code MINDFUL, and get 20% off these types of questions. And they could be remain confidential. And if you ever want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org, and you guys can have a confidential one-on-one phone call with Father Alex. Let's begin. So I need an answer. Until tomorrow. Well, I mean, people, I am since 2.5 years in a situationship with a coworker. Okay. I tried to finish it a few times because he doesn't want to be exclusive with me. You see, people, okay? There's nothing wrong with a situationship. As long as you don't catch feelings. Situationships are perfect. I don't condone this, but they work perfect if you have a partner on the side and he's a side piece. That I can see that working. But when you want a relationship with someone and they don't, and you're still seeing them, you're just digging yourself deeper into a hole. Then I pulled away and he came back strong. Okay, so if you pull away, he has to come back with an offer greater than what you were given. It's like a job. If you trying to quit and they're trying to convince you to stay, if they really want you to stay, they're going to offer you more money. So he's going to offer you more exclusivity if he really wants you to stay. So that we went on, so he came back strong, so that we went on and off a few times. Okay, so he comes back strong and he doesn't offer you more. Come on, girl, you got to demand more. But on the major days like New Year's Eve, he didn't want to party with me. So I feel like I'm not important for him. Yeah. Last time we saw each other, I got really mad with me. Me not treating like his prize, and I screamed on him and finished it. Okay, good. So you finished it. It's a few days ago. He didn't say anything against it. He just went silent. That's not good. Like, that's not good. What is he, a hostage? Like, seriously. Anytime you break up with someone and they really like you, they're gonna scream and moan and complain. They're not gonna remain silent. Like no, they're gonna complain. They're not gonna say, "Oh, I wish you well," or "Oh, any man will be happy to be with you." They're not gonna say that. They're gonna be like, "Please, I beg you, please don't leave me. I'm desperate," right? And then they'll offer more. Shut up, birds. What should I do? How can I get him out of my head? Oh, I thought she said, "How can I get him?" I lost already almost 3 years on him. Yeah, pretty much. I really like him, but I want a relationship as I feel lonely from time to time. And it's not nice to be not be the priority for someone. Yeah, when he doesn't prioritize you, let me show you what you got to do. In 2 days is his birthday, so I most likely already passed. Should I tell him happy birthday? You know you shouldn't tell him happy birthday. Come on, you better not wish him a happy birthday. You better not even pray for him. Should I just ignore him? Exactly. You just have to ignore him. All right, so this is what you got to do, girl. You got to walk away. The way to get over this is, first of all, remove any hope that this is going to work out. Okay? Remove any hope that this is going to work out. Because it's hope that keeps you imprisoned in your mind, right? And what you got to do is stop feeding the mind that's creating the fantasy. How do you stop feeding it? You stop feeding it whenever you feel you're at the highest of thinking of him. Whenever you feel you cannot stop thinking of him. In fact, I'm actually going to include this meditation in my course. I'm adding this meditation to my course, Emotional Mastery, today, to be honest with you. So if you're part of Emotional Mastery, you're going to get it. But you got to scan the body. Scan the body. Whenever you feel like you cannot stop thinking of him, just distract your mind through scanning the body. Or I'm gonna teach this. Breathing technique. What you want to do is focus on your breath, but focus on this hair, like the little parts of the breath. Right? Let me show you. Right. All right. Notice this little part when you breathe. Just pay attention to this part. And then the next time, and then for like, do that for like 5 breaths, then notice this part. And then this part. And then notice the little hairs here. And just keep going and just focus on the tiny part of your nose as you're breathing. And then go to the other nostril. And do that circular motion. Just keep noticing the very details of the breath. Notice the little hairs and pay attention to even one hair. And just keep focusing on that one hair. The more subtle your attention gets, the deeper you get into that meditative state and the less you think of that guy. It's because you're distracting yourself so much with the breathing, but also you're not just distracting yourself. You are allowing your body to release those emotions without adding any thought to it. So you are essentially disidentifying from your mind through that meditation. Okay? So that's one thing. Now, the next thing is that you can't go back to him. If a guy does not prioritize you, you have to leave. There's just no other. There's no other doubt. There's no other way around it. And the way that you know he doesn't prioritize you, it's just that you're not in a relationship with you. He's not. You know he doesn't prioritize you when you're not in a relationship with him. When he doesn't want a relationship with you. When he doesn't want to spend holidays with you. When he is okay with you leaving him. Those are the signs that he just doesn't prioritize you and you have to leave. And trying to change him, trying to change his mind will only frustrate you more, will only get you more angry, will only put you deeper into the hole you're already in. What you got to do is confront the pain and accept. You will suffer a little bit. You will go through some sadness. You will go through some pain the next few months or days or weeks. And if you try to avoid that, you're prolonging the inevitable. You're prolonging the inevitable pain you're going to experience because you can't run away from this. This is a debt you have accumulated because you weren't willing to walk away, and now you got to pay for it. And it's okay because you got to pay with it. The way you pay it is through spiritual growth. That is a beautiful price to pay. You notice the breath, okay? You notice and breathe. And you just distract yourself because what you're doing is that there's already a feeling associated with the thoughts. You disassociate those feelings with those thoughts of him, the feeling of sadness, through just breathing and noticing the breath. Focusing so deeply on the breath that there's no room to breathe, right? Or you could scan your body, right? Scan your body, notice the nose, notice the cheek, notice the eye, feel this, feel that, just keep scanning, right? And when I say scanning, I don't mean like literally touching it. I mean, imagine with your mind, feel your hand, feel this part of your hand, and then feel this part. And if you don't feel it, just stop for a minute and just stay there for like a few seconds, like 10, 30, 40 seconds. Just keep feeling and then move on. You scan, and then what you do, you scan from head to toe, and you just keep going and you don't stop. Keep going and you don't stop. And what that's gonna do, it's gonna have the same effect of the meditation that I taught you earlier, but it's actually deeper because now you're getting into the body. You're associating yourself with your body and disassociating yourself with your mind-made prison, and that will liberate you. But essentially, this guy, anytime situationships, it means they don't prioritize you, and you have to walk away. There's just no other way around it, my love. All right. Anyways, if you guys ever want to work with me one-on-one, we actually have a 3-package deal, so that for 15-minute session, 30-minute sessions, and 45-minute sessions, I'm gonna be adding 2 more sessions. I'm gonna add a 5-minute session, which I may put it down to like $50 to be honest with you. And we're gonna have an hour session. And honestly, I make 1 hour sessions a little expensive because personally I have ADD and I do struggle focusing. They are a little struggle, but sometimes people want to have 1 hour session with Father Alex, so I'm gonna just include that. So you can click on the description down below to purchase it. $5 session, 5-minute session, because sometimes it's good for quick situations that you guys want me to answer. So just click on the description down below to purchase it, and I'll see you guys inside. Take care.